All right, there we are. What a beautiful picture that is. You gotta love it. Another day in paradise. Fantastic. That is. There we go. You gotta love it. Another day in paradise. You can make that adjust. There we go. I'll adjust that. There we are. All right. How's everybody doing today? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. You gotta love that right over there. Look at that beautiful Tarpon Springs, Florida, and the Speedo. You know, we're getting close to Speedo kind of weather. How you doing, everybody? Hey, Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to a typical YouTuber. You know, it's not organized here, going live and trying to do everything at the same time. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. There we go. I've got that done. I've got it muted. I've just got to get it set up. I can see the chats coming in. You know, little things, just things. How you doing? The channel. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Thursday, March 14th, 2019. Unbelievable. And it's a beautiful day here in Creston today. There we go. Gosh, for some reason I lost my broadcast. There it is. Okay. Beautiful day in Creston today. Welcome one, welcome all. Let me just get my cola poured here. My caffeine-free Coca-Cola from my friends at Coca-Cola, who, you know, you guys should be sponsoring me over there at Coca-Cola. We should talk. I could plug your product like there's no tomorrow. What a YouTuber will do for survival, I'll tell you. Guys, thank you for joining me today. So glad you're here to spend a little bit of time with me. I've got some news today to go over with you. Oh man, I got stuff to talk about. Man, oh man. It's all kinds of little things today. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. It's kind of like it's kind of like Norwegian, you know, nickel and diming you to death. Speaking of, I have stories. I have a story on Norwegian today. Death by 1,000 cuts. Death by 1,000 surcharges or little convenience fees. How about that? Oh my, I'm being so mean. What can I say? Welcome to the channel, Traveling with Bruce. I'm your host. And here in Creston today, it's got to be about 43, 44 degrees. We're going to be at 55 degrees the next couple of days. The Melt Fest is on. I love it. The sun is shining brilliantly outside. I have my curtain drawn, which is just a white curtain, so you can still see this beautiful shine on my face here. You see how dark that I am over here. It's almost like I've just got a light shining that way. I do have a lamp in front of me that's desperate trying to even it out. It's not working. I'm doing what I can. You can see how white the shirt is here and how not white it is there. I don't care. I'm just here to spend some time with you, and if you can tolerate that, thank you very much. I am working on things. I've got plans to improve the presentation quality of the show. It involves this, and I'm working on it. So bear with me, folks. We will continue to move up the ladder. I want to put out a couple of shout outs today before I go anywhere, because, oh man, am I blown away or what? You guys are just fantastic. I have to say right off the top, it's been one hell of a couple of days. As I'm sure you all know who are watching me the last few days, you've seen some crazy stuff happening here. I want to thank you all for your kind words, messages of support, messages of concern, of course, either here on the show, on my live broadcast, but also on my my regular videos. Some of you have been sending me messages. Same thing with my email, which you can find down below in the description here. You'll see I have an email account. Folks have been sending me private email messages of support. Jen, as well as Jennifer, of course, and also messages on the Facebook group page that we have for Traveling with Bruce, which I invite all of you to join if you'd like. Come on over anytime and join the Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's right there. I'm the administrator of the page. I'll let you in. We've got some folks putting up some beautiful cruise ship photographs. I mean, like collections. We're not talking like 1 or 2 pictures of ships. No, I got people putting up 15 photos in a shot, 5, 10, 15, 20 photos in a shot. It's unbelievable. You can just sit there and click through and look at cruise ship after cruise ship. If you love cruise ships, you got to become part of the Traveling with Bruce group page over at Facebook. It's fantastic. Thank you for those of you who joined it. We're over, gosh, I think we've added 150 new members to that page in that group in the last week and a half. It's unbelievable. Anyway, folks have been sending me private messages there. Again, just letting me know that they're thinking of us and we're okay, that all is well, no harm done. Now, so that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I wanted to say today was, first of all, I want to put out a special shout out to 3 particular individuals. And those of you who watch me regularly, you know I am a full-time YouTuber. This is my job. I love talking about cruise ships and cruise ship holidays, this channel has to carry the load around the house, and every day it's just getting better and better and better. And 3 shout outs today. Peter Heckema, number 1. I want to send out a shout to you, Peter. As always, Peter Heckema does a weekly donation to my channel, and whenever I get a donation from someone, I try to give them a shout out. It's just my personal way of operating. It's just I just live by that. Number 2, Wes Morrison, just received, just before I got on the air, I just saw a donation pop in there from you. Thank you, Wes, as always, from Texas, of course. Wes is the guy that has sent me this cozy from Green Hall in Texas, and also he has sent me a couple of postcards. Peter Heckema has also sent me stuff. That Tarpon Springs shirt right here, courtesy of Peter Heckema right here, Tarpon Springs, Florida, and Speedo from Peter Heckema. Peter's one of my greatest, just one of my top 100 greatest fans. I have so many of you who have just been so kind to me. But today, a special shout out to Leandro from the Canary Islands, I believe is where he's from. He's been saying lately he's from Las Palmas. Leandro sent me a donation today with a little note. This is to help pay for your door. Leandro, thank you so much. I got such a charge out of that. I just want to say thank you so much. Oh, and I just forgot. I remember something. Reach over here. Oh, this came in the mail. I got this in the mail. This landed yesterday in our mailbox, we check our mail about twice a week or so. Our mail comes into like a collection area just a couple blocks from our house here, and you have to drive to it, and then you put your key in and you see if you got any mail or not. And this card, this envelope showed up in our mailbox, and it's from Kenneth and Janet Kerr. Now I sure hope I don't blow this last name. It's Kurecka. So Kurecka from Saginaw, Michigan. Beautiful Saginaw, Michigan. I believe I've driven through Saginaw, Michigan. The nicest state highways I've ever seen in the summertime are in Michigan. If you folks have not driven through Michigan in the summertime, you have no idea how beautiful the state highway system is. It's just incredible. I've been to Frankenmuth, Michigan. I've gone over the Saginaw Bridge, both directions. Beautiful, just stunningly gorgeous. Anyway, got this in the mail. So you open it up, and inside is a card. It's a card, a pinch of happiness. It says on the outside, and open it up, and it's there's a message in here, and it says aloha. It's sunny and plus 3 degrees in Saginaw, Michigan, USA. Ash Wednesday, March 6, 2019. Dear Bruce, enjoy every little bit of your St. Patrick's Day. It says, we love your show. Ken is 70 and I am 67 years old. And we are not we're not computer savvy, but we love your show. I mean, I just, you guys are killing me. We'll write more from New York City on the NCL Pearl. April 28th, we sail to Cork, Ireland. They're sailing to Cork Island, where Donnell hangs out and watches my show from there. Bye for now, Janet Kureka. I'm sure. And then inside is a Twinings Irish breakfast tea right here. Beautiful. You love that. And a little one of these green ones. Thank you so much. That is just wonderful. I had Jennifer open this. We were looking in the car, and oh, she's just stunned by you people. She's just stunned by my fans who watch my show. She's the one who talks to the relatives about what I'm doing on YouTube all the time, and they just cannot believe it. They cannot believe, our relatives cannot believe how many viewers I have, how many subscribers I have, how many views the channel gets, and what my viewers say to me and send me, and they can't believe it. They just cannot believe it. They are blown away. I'm of course blown away every day by this. I just you know how much I love doing this. I just can't get enough of it. But thank you, all of you, again, in particular, just in the last 24 hours, because thanks to Peter, Leandro, Wes Morrison, and now to Kenneth and Janet in Saginaw, Michigan. And thank you all. You guys are fantastic. Just the four of you makes me want to get up every day. But I have dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of others of you out there who have been just so supportive of my channel and the message we're trying to get out. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany, just see you there, Brittany. You just sent me $2 on Super Chat. Thank you, Brittany. Of course, you're one of my favorites too, as you know. And again, the support that comes into this channel just comes from every direction. I have people who just watch. I have people who give me thumbs ups. I have people who share my videos with friends on Facebook and other social media. I love that. I've got people who go to Amazon.com to the affiliate link that I have, and they shop on Amazon's affiliate link, and I get a royalty commission on anything you buy on Amazon if you go through my affiliate link. Thank you for that. Of course, RedBubble with these shirts and these coffee mugs. Thank you. And the clocks and the tote bags and the notebooks and whatever else you guys are buying. It's unbelievable. In some cases you can get 40 different items with this logo on it, or this logo on it, or that logo over there, or there. I mean, I got almost 40 logos. Again, cheers to all of you. Thank you, all of you, for your kind support, for sticking around and catching up with me. Since yesterday, I got off the air yesterday, just before I took my fast off. Got off the air yesterday, I had 18,275 subscribers. That's how many I had. We've added another 193 more, almost 200 more, 193 more subscribers since yesterday's show. We're now at 18,468. Unbelievable, almost 18,500 subscribers. It is truly incredible. Like always, blown away, and I am, of course, I love it. Yeah, I'm humbled by it, and I thank you all. The channel, if those of you who are watching me for the first time, you're new to this channel, whether you're watching me live or watching me on a rerun, the show, later. I love to talk about cruise ships and cruise ship holidays and vacations. Although I open the floor to comments from my viewers. And if you hang around here a little while, you'll begin to notice the viewers talk to each other all the time. While I'm yapping away at you guys, they're talking to each other, saying hi to each other. How's it going? What's happening? Some folks come in with questions about cruising. By the time I read the question, it's been so long because I'm just so long-winded with what I have to do. People have already answered the question for the viewers who are curious about it. So if you have a question about cruise shipping, going on a holiday, a cruise line, a cruise ship, a port of call, what can you not take on a cruise ship? Something you want to bring with you, or you're looking for some suggestions on something you've been wondering about, or short excursions, anything to do about cruising, fire away, ask away. I'll answer the question if I can. My viewers might get to you first. So by the time I read the question, there's already answers behind it. It's all good. It doesn't matter to me. It's an open forum to say hi and hang out for a while. It's a PG-rated channel. We just try to visit with each other 6 days a week. I do the show Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern, Saturdays at 2. and we just try to have a good time and enjoy each other's company. So welcome one, welcome all. If you've never been here before, I would love it if you said hi to me. Do what a lot of these folks are doing. You probably noticed a lot of these folks are telling me where they are, what country or city or town. If you're from the USA, just tell me what city you're in or town or state or whatever. If you're from overseas, let me know what country you're watching me from. I love it that I have overseas viewers. They're from everywhere. What country, what city are you from over there? What's your high temperature today? What kind of temperature are you guys experiencing? Is there spring in the air where you are? Because in the Midwest, there's no spring in the air right now. There's a massive weather system heading across the U.S., wreaking havoc for the next few days. So let me know how bad it is or how good it is, depending where you are. And let me know what the price of gas is in your neighborhood. Is it going up or down? And did you get an ad today? Are people advertising to you on my channel? Tell me who's advertising, because I'm beginning to notice more and more and more there are Fortune 500 companies advertising through YouTube to get to you through me. It's fantastic. I love to see that. I love to know that. I am desperately searching for an agency to represent my channel, to help put some sponsorship deals together, and I need to know who's advertising to you already so that I can pass the word on to potential sponsors. You want to sponsor me. Why? Because these companies are advertising on my channel already through YouTube to get to my viewers. That's how great my viewers are. I have great viewers, and if I can get a sponsorship, that will ease the financial burden, of course, and away we go. So lots going on, lots happening, lots on my plate, and I got news. I got lots of news. So let me get to the news at hand. I want to talk to you about what I've uncovered today in the cruise world, and then we'll hang out together and compare notes and see what's going on. So far today, 38 thumbs ups have come in already while I'm just yapping away here in 16 minutes. Thank you, all of you, for the thumbs ups. They're so important to the momentum of this channel. Every time a thumbs up comes in here, the YouTube analytics computers pick it up and they sense engagement between creator and viewer. The comments themselves, every time you make a comment, that gets picked up. The activity level, they sense it. The computers see the moving of the needle. There's a Richter scale of activity going on Traveling with Bruce, and it makes them, or wants YouTube to promote the channel even more to people who don't know I exist, because the world doesn't know I exist. I only have 18,000 subscribers. I don't have 1.8 million. I don't have 18 million. I'm a zero. I'm a nothing. I got so much further to go. But every thumbs up you give me, every comment you make, it all adds up to more momentum for the channel. And YouTube keeps telling me, I keep getting reports that they say stuff like, whenever we expose your videos to more people, they watch, and they don't watch just one video. They watch 2, they watch 3, then they subscribe to you. And I'm going, yeah, like, I think we're onto something here. I got some great viewers, and we are talking about a great subject, which is cruise ships and cruise holidays. And it's a pretty cool place to hang out, and we love it. So there you go. Let me get to the news at hand, because there are probably 20, 30 people here who are saying, stop talking and get to the news so I can listen to what you have to say, and then I'm leaving because I don't want to hang out with these other folks. I just want to hear the news of the day, and I'm gone. It's all good, whether you're here for the short period of time, a longer period of time, or for the whole show. It's great. Welcome one, welcome all. Okay, news of the day today in the cruise business. For March 14th, 2019, what I came across that caught my attention that I thought you should be aware of, MSC, the folks out of Switzerland that run the 4th largest cruise line in the world, soon to become the 3rd largest cruise line in the world, because they have got more ships on order than Norwegian does, and their ships are larger than Norwegian's ships on average. MSC has officially signed a contract for 4 luxury cruise ships with the shipbuilder in Italy. I'm going to try to pronounce their name. It looks like Fincantieri. They're a huge shipbuilder in Italy. They have been building ships for MSC already, and now they are going to build 4 luxury yacht club luxury cruise ships for MSC, because MSC is launching a separate division and I think they're going to call it the Yacht Club, although I could be wrong. I don't know what they're going to know. It might be MSC Yacht Club. I don't know. But the ships are smaller. They're 64,000 gross tons. They'll have 481 suites, so they're designed for about 962 or so passengers. The ships should be probably nothing but balcony units only. There won't be any inside ocean view rooms at all. They'll all be balcony suites. It's a €2 billion order. 2 billion euros is the budget for 4 of these ships. These are going to be luxury units. They're going to be probably very similar looking to the from the outside. Anyway, they'll look a lot like the Viking ships that Viking has right now. Probably 750 feet long, something in that range, give or take. 90 something feet wide, give or take, might be 10 feet less or more. But with, I would imagine, a crew ratio of at least 2 to 1. So that'll be 2 passengers for a crew member or less. So it'll be, you know, even more crew. So we could be talking 550 crew for 960 passengers. That means high-end service. That means attentive service for passengers. The ships will start to be delivered, the first one in 2023. So in 4 years from now, the first one will be delivered, and then every year after that, the next one, the next one, the next one. This is an initial order for 4. I wouldn't be surprised if they add on to it, and we'll probably run up to about 10 of these, maybe more, because if they're going to be in competition with Viking and with Seabourn and with Regent 7 Seas and other cruise lines like Crystal and others, you're going to need more than 4 to make a dent. But the marketing department behind MSC will be the marketing department to fill these luxury cruise ships. And they've now made the commitment. Here's a $2 billion commitment to let's get on with 2 billion euros, not billion dollars. 2 billion euros. That's like 2.2 billion American, 550 million per ship being put on the table. That is big cash, and they've got the deep pockets to afford it. So there you go. News story number 1. News story number 2. Holland America, which is owned by Carnival Cruise Lines. Holland America have started their 3rd ship, the 3rd version of what's known as the Pinnacle class ship has now been started. They've cut the steel. They're now producing it. This is being done also in the same shipyard, Fincantieri in Italy. This ship will be delivered by 2021. So that's in a year and a half, 2 years. So far in the Pinnacle class, the Koningsdam and the Neustattendam are running for Holland America. This will be the 3rd version of that class of ship. 99,500 gross tons, 2,662 passengers in 1,300 cabins. Now, if you've got children on board and adults sharing, you can be over 3,000 passengers quite easily. The 2 ships that are out there already are doing very well. There are no incidents. They're working perfectly, and this will be the latest version of the Pinnacle class. It'll have all the latest features. It'll have everything wireless internet from beginning to front to back. It'll have all the latest features. They just keep upgrading these versions as they bring them out. So that was news that came out. 3rd piece of news: our friends at Norwegian Cruise Lines, the nickel and diming specialists of the cruise business, totally going the opposite way of Virgin Voyages, totally the opposite of Viking Cruises, totally the opposite. They are constantly looking for ways to get us with higher fees. And today they announced that they're adjusting their daily charge, which used to be known as a gratuity fee. There used to be a gratuity, a room tipping fee, we used to call it. They don't call that anymore. They don't call it that anymore. It's now called the daily service charge. Has been bumped up across the fleet at Norwegian, effective probably next month or something like that. It's coming up pretty quick here. It's not a lot, but then again, it just goes to show the non-stop nickel and diming is continuing on, and it frustrates so many of us. We talk about it all the time. these people don't care. They just keep doing it. They've added a 49-cent fee on top of their former fee. $14.50 was the old price for daily charges. Now it's $14.99. Used to be $17.50 on the higher level units like Haven. Now it's $17.99. And if you're on the NCL Sun or Sky and you're on one of those 3 or 4 day cruises, 3-day cruises over to the Bahamas, 4-day cruises over to Cuba, that has gone up $5.49 a day, $5.49 a day more, and it's mandatory. I think what they're doing is I think they're getting ready to charge $25 a day for their automatic fee for their 3 and 4 day cruises. So it's $75 per person for a 3-day or $100 a person for a 4-day, and you can't undo it. Whereas the other ones, the $14.99 and $17.99, those you can go to the front desk downstairs if you want to reverse those or reduce those. You can still do that, but I don't know for how much longer. I have a strong suspicion, a deep, deep suspicion that Norwegian and the other cruise lines are about to make this a mandatory service fee. They're not going to give you the option going forward to reverse it or reduce it. I think it's going to get to the point where it's an automatic, and they're not going to increase the fare. They're not going to say, well, instead of $5.99 for the week, it's $6.99 for the week or whatever the price would be. They're just going to say, oh, no, we have cruises for $5.99 or $4.99. We got the greatest deals in the world, plus taxes, fees, service charges, and everything else. Then you add up all the taxes, fees, and everything, and you can double or triple the discount fare. So instead of being $4.99, it'll be $9.99 or $11.99 or $1,300 per person. Because with these fees, they're nickel and diming us to the nth degree on everything from the front of the ship to the back of the ship, the bottom of the ship to the top of the ship. And they just won't tell us what the price is. They just won't. They just want to tell us because they're saying, well, you can make your own cruise. You can choose whether to go to a specialty restaurant, or you can choose to whether you want to have a drink package or just buy a drink a la carte. We're giving all these choices. Freedom at sea, they're calling it. Yep, freedom to gouge, and it's freedom to nickel and dime, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And today's just another example of it. And it's a chintzy 49-cent upcharge. It's really chintzy. I don't even know why they bother doing it. I know it's worth millions of dollars. I mean, let's do the math. You got 2 people in a cabin, and it's 98 cents a day more times 7 days for a 7-day cruise, to give you an example. So it's about $7 a week more, 52 weeks a year. It's not $350 a year more per cabin, multiplied by all the cabins. It's a lot of money, but they're doing it in a 49-cent increment. So it doesn't hurt so much, I guess. I just think it's creating so much bad publicity for these guys. If they just waited a year and bumped it $1.50 and just ripped the Band-Aid off and hit us with a shot. But no, that's what they're doing. They just don't want to raise the fare by $50 a week and say it's all inclusive. Why don't you just charge us $100 a week more for the cruise and say there's no tipping? It's all inclusive now. And then the other cruise lines would look like the nickel and dimers, but no, they're not doing it. It's just going to keep going and going and going. There's your third news story of the day. Number 4 news story of the day. This is kind of cruise related and kind of not cruise related. So you have to forgive me. Because the 5th story is definitely cruise related. I'll bring that back up in a minute. Now, number 4 story, I caught this last night. I think I caught it yesterday sometime, maybe last night. And I wasn't sure if I was going to talk to you about it or not, but I read it again and I thought, no, I'm going to mention this one because this is one of those stories that you just shake your head, kind of like what happened here earlier this week. You just shake your head. Here we go. A gentleman by the name of Sean Loch. I think his last name is pronounced Laughlin. Sean Laughlin. He was driving his car in the state of Nevada back in December of 2016. So right around Christmas time, December 2016, a couple years ago. He was driving in the state of Nevada, and he was near the city of Carson City, which is the capital city of Nevada. Carson City is the capital of Nevada. He got pulled over by a highway patrol officer for a minor traffic offense of some kind. The officer asked for his ID, went to his patrol car, was writing out a ticket, and did a typical search of his ID when the computer inside his patrol car said, Sean Laughlin, there's a Sean Laughlin that's, we're looking for this guy. There's a Sean Laughlin out there. He was supposed to show up at a court hearing for a break and enter over a $4,000. There was a Sean McLaughlin that broke into a house, stole $4,000 of the merchandise. We've arrested the guy. He was charged with the theft. I guess they got the goods. And he was supposed to be in court. He didn't appear. And so there's a warrant out for his arrest. It's 620 kilometers away from where we are, so about 400 miles away from where this gentleman was stopped. But a Sean Laughlin was wanted. And the officer arrested this Sean Laughlin and took him into jail. And the gentleman was protesting his innocence, going, I'm not the guy you're looking for. There's got to be a mistaken identity. I'm not the Sean Laughlin you want. The officer said, look, I'm just following protocol here. The computer tells me what it's telling me. I'm just a state trooper on the road here. I got to take you in. So they took him into jail, and he figured, well, this will all get cleared up right away when I get into the jail because, I'm not the guy. One thing led to another, and a delay, and I can't tell you all the gory details, but there were a lot of gory details here, because here's the end of the story coming right up for you. He spent 18 days in jail to no avail. No one would listen to him. No one would help him. He was not provided with even a lawyer. Why? I have no idea. What were these guys, these cops thinking, these authorities? What's wrong with these guys? I think they transferred him from one jail to another jail, and all the paperwork got mushed up, and no one believed this guy, because once you're in jail, you're obviously guilty. I mean, a cop brought you in. You were obviously a crook. He wanted a lawyer. He wanted to get this cleared up. No one would listen to him. His bail, get this, bail for this guy was set at $675,000 to get out of jail. That's the bail that the judge put on him. He didn't want to hear anything what he had to say. He ended up finally getting out after 18 days because he wasn't the Sean Laughlin that they were looking for, because it turns out that this Sean Laughlin that they arrested 18 days earlier and put in the can for this kind of bail money, he is an employee, or at least he used to be, because he got fired. He was an employee with Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. He's a professional juggler. He's in the show. He's on the stage on cruise ships juggling. And he was, at the time of this robbery in March 2016, 9 months earlier, apparently, when this robbery took place, he was on a ship known as the Voyager of the Seas, if I've got that right. Yeah, he was on the Voyager of the Seas off the coast of Australia, performing his act on board the ship. No one wanted to hear this guy's story. No one believed him. He was able to prove it in court, because he took these guys to court. He won a judgment of $250,000 American dollars for this outrageous false arrest and false imprisonment and denial of legal representation. 18 days it took for him to get out. Unbelievable how it's so inept. There were several departments involved here, several counties involved here. The judge approved the settlement, $250,000. He lost his job. I don't know if he can get it back. It is just an outrage. But what are you going to do? Every once in a while, you hear about stories like this where people are confused with someone else. The paperwork is broken. Why the fingerprints weren't good enough to get him out, why his ID wasn't good enough, why perhaps he had a passport. I'm sure he had a passport. He's working internationally on a cruise ship. Why his employer, nobody wanted to hear from this guy. This guy's story, they probably looked at him and said, you're an idiot. You're out of your mind. What a story you've got. We don't believe you. And there you go. 250 grand later, I guess they believe him now, but I don't think anyone's been fired over this, and no one's going to get fired over this. This guy has had pain and suffering, and can you imagine the trauma of being in jail with some pretty interesting characters? over something you had nothing to do with. It is scary to think. It's one of those nightmares you think about. It's almost as scary as, well, cops trying to bang in your door during a live show. I mean, it's just about that scary. Anyway, I'll leave that at that. That was my fourth story of the day. Now I got the fifth story of the day. How are we doing for thumbs up? We got 56 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for thumbs ups so far, 56. I kind of wonder if I should just sit here and wait till I get to 80 before I give you the last story, but I think that would make a lot of people angry and they would just leave, so I better get on with it. Let me tell you the fifth story of the day. Thank you for the 56 thumbs ups in the meantime, though I do appreciate it. The Port of Dublin. There's a story out of Dublin, Ireland. I have viewers from Ireland that watch this show live, and I welcome all of you from overseas, if any of you are here today, and of course the UK and everywhere else. The story out of Dublin, Ireland. The Port of Dublin, Ireland has got itself a little problem. Oh, I just saw 64 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Just popped up. They got a problem in Dublin. The problem they have here is hanging over the heads of everyone that lives in Ireland, and the UK for that matter, is the thing called Brexit. You've probably heard about it lately, the Brexit vote and the uncertainty, the complete uncertainty of whether or not there is going to be a Brexit or not. Will the United Kingdom leave the European Union and go on its own? And will there be a split? It's causing all kinds of turmoil, havoc, and in a way, it could create business opportunities depending on where you live. It could create economic hardship, or it could create economic opportunities. And Ireland is one of those spots that could do rather well by this. Believe it or not, Ireland might be a winner because of Brexit, because Ireland will remain in the EU, which allows folks from Dublin to fly overseas to Paris, get off the plane as if they're just in some other part of their own country, flash your passport and enjoy yourself. No visa required, and you can work in Europe. Europeans can come to Ireland and work there. Business can be done between the two places without a whole bunch of paperwork and all kinds of customs nonsense. Whereas in the United Kingdom, oh, it's going to be a bloody mess. The folks who supported Brexit have just I strongly believe we're so hoodwinked by their nationalists, they forgot the other shoe that they were wearing, the shoe called the upside of being part of the European Union. And one of those upsides is the paperwork you don't have to worry about, and the visas and the costs and the fees. Anyway, in the Port of Dublin, the container traffic has been rising significantly in the last couple of years. And the other thing that's been rising, happily, is cruise ship passengers. There are a lot more cruise ship passengers coming off of cruise ships in Dublin, Ireland. And there are a lot of folks in the USA and Canada and around the world would love to visit Ireland. It's a bucket list of ours. We'd love to visit the place. I would love to visit Ireland. And the Port of Ireland had at one time 60 to 80 cruise ships coming in every year during the season, which would be spring, summer, fall, into Dublin. Well, this year it's going to hit 160 cruise ships. 160 cruise ships are coming to Dublin this year to drop off passengers into downtown Dublin to spend money, drink a little Guinness and take the tour and do whatever, go on bus trips and enjoy oneself. Well, that's great. But the problem is that the Port of Dublin only has so much space for so many ships at a time, and container ships take longer to deal with than passenger ships. Passenger ships are great and all, but they're filled with people, where container ships come year round. Container ships come all year round, and that business is coming on big time because of the possibility of Brexit. If the Brits, the United Kingdom folks, leave the EU, the final port, or the first port of entry into Europe, will be Dublin, not London anymore, not Liverpool, not Manchester, not anywhere else in Europe, in UK, but Dublin, Ireland. And the pressure on the Dublin, Ireland port will be immense from all kinds of shipping companies to do business in Dublin, because it's the EU. It's the last stop before you go to North America. It's the first stop in. and the business for Dublin will surge mightily. And the Port of Dublin, they figured out, we know how our bread is buttered around here. Cruise passengers are great and all, but they don't drop the kind of coin that container ships drop when they come in here, because a container ship is a ship full of containers full of stuff, and the stuff is very valuable, and it can be you can put a duty on it, you can put markups on it, you can do a distribution deal on it. You can take a container ship and grab the containers, put them on the back of trucks or rail cars, move them to another part of Ireland where there are warehouses. You can open these containers and filled with boxes. You can open the boxes and you can re-ship everything inside these containers all over Europe, duty-free, through air, FedEx, through other container ships, you name it. There's all kinds of ways to do it. You can grab a ferry boat, take a container on the back of a truck, put it on a ferry boat, and chug that thing over to France and do business there without a whole lot of paperwork. There's all kinds of possibilities here. It's all good, good, good for Ireland. Bad for tourists, however, visiting Ireland, because the Port of Dublin is saying, "Hey, I'm sorry, you cruise ships only come around here, 6 months of the year. These containers come here all the time, year round. Our containers are coming in here and leaving because of the exports. Don't forget the export market. So, we're going to cut back the number of cruise ships to 80 again. We're going to go back to 80 from 160. That's a 50% drop in the number of cruise ships coming into our port. Why? Because they have room for cruise ships to come in. If only they could develop new terminal buildings to handle the increased cruise ship business. There's room over here in the Port of Dublin, but we just haven't got the dollars to build it out, because we as the port we have to be self-sufficient. Our government doesn't just hand us millions of dollars for the goodness out of the goodness of their hearts. We have to pay our own way. So there's a subtle little squeeze play going on, a little squeeze play here, just one of those where the Port of Dublin is saying to the cruise business, you wanna keep bringing tourists over here? That's great. Why don't you throw in some bucks and help us build out our port so we can handle these masses of people that are coming in here, because our container business is doing well, thank you very much, and it's paying the bills. All of our workers are getting paid every week. It's a year-round business. You guys are seasonal. We can't give you the primo space of our dock facilities for the summer months and tell our container ships to go somewhere else, because in the winter, when there's no cruise ships coming here, we've got all these containers coming here year-round. They're a steady business. We know who pays our bills year-round. You guys don't. And so there's a bit of a squeeze going on. So now the tourism department of the government and the business association, the Chamber of Commerce, and the cruise lines and the port, we're going to have to have a little meeting, get a little get together perhaps, and maybe we can work a deal out. And it's possible, I don't know the facts. I don't want to say I do, but I'm kind of speculating, maybe, just maybe, the Port Authority has been saying this information I'm trying to share with you to the cruise lines for years and to the government, and no one is listening. No one is hearing them. And the only way to get the attention of the cruise business and the travel business and the Department of Tourism for the country of Ireland and the Chamber of Commerce is maybe the only way to get their attention is to say, well, starting in 2021, we're cutting back the number of cruise ships by 50% because we don't have room to handle them all with all the container work we're doing. Oops, well, that's caught the attention of everybody today. And so now it's a hot potato. Everyone's talking about it. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So there you go. There's the latest little news for you from Ireland that is shaking up things over there, and is the Port of Ireland is kind of elbowing their way into the discussion, saying, hey, you guys aren't listening to us. We're trying to tell you. We've been trying to tell you for years that we don't have room for everybody at the same time under the present layout of this port. We need millions of dollars of investment over decades of time to enhance the experience and make it work for all parties. So there you go. There's my little update for you from Dublin, Ireland today. So there's 5 stories for you to chew on today. Unbelievable. not anyone's story earth-shattering per se, but interesting in their own way. Different take on the business from different angles. What can I tell you, folks? I'm just trying to let you know what's going on out there. And there you have it. Tonight, 8 o'clock, I'm back on again for trivia. I'm on for live trivia on Traveling with Bruce. If you've never been here for live trivia, you have no idea what you're missing. I've got questions lined up today. I'm going to be testing your skills from a number of topics tonight. And oh man, I'm going to go back to 1946 with some information that I need from you folks. I need information from 1950. I need information from around the world. I need information about a number of really interesting topics. I can't even tell you what the topics are, because if I tell you, you'll start cheating on me. You'll go Googling on me, and you'll be ready to go. I can't have that, because tonight we're doing trivia. You're going in cold like everybody else. You got to give it your best shot. No cheating on Google. You give me one answer at a time, and we have a good time with it. You'll learn something tonight. Oh, will you guys learn stuff tonight? You'll go, oh, I forgot that. This is what happens with every trivia show I do. People take in my trivia questions, and they go, I knew that. I forgot that. I hadn't heard that. I haven't heard that in 20 years. I haven't heard that in 30 years. I forgot all about that. You're right. The world has completely changed. It is unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to have some fun tonight on trivia. I invite you to join me at 8 o'clock Eastern time for my trivia show. We have a good time, and it's always fun. And turn the damn TV off. Forget about the television. Come on over and join us for trivia. We hang out for about an hour or so. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's an hour and 20 minutes because I just can't get to the questions fast enough with you guys. But anyway, there's the update for you there. Thank you again for joining me today. Thank you for all of you subscribing to this channel. Thank you for those of you who are supporting this channel in a myriad of ways. I'm just blown away by you guys. Love it. 75 thumbs ups have come in already. Thank you for that. I think we might hit 100 today while I'm on the air. This is awesome stuff. There's 102 of you here still. Thank you for joining me and hanging around. I want to say hi to everybody before these messages disappear, because they're disappearing in front of my eyes. I just saw Sylvan's name. I don't know what he said. It's gone. I saw Leandro say something. He's gone. Vivian is here. Wes Morrison is here. Carl Peterson's here. Tracy, Robert Scott, Mercedes Rosario, Corinthian Lee, Tom Henry. Vivian is here. Sylvia, Ann Campbell, Carl, Jeff Warden. These messages, I see the names, but the messages are quickly fading away because I've been on so long already. Kirk Bunsen, Mercedes, Knucklehead Cruiser is here. Bill Musselman is here. Jeff Warden, how you doing? New here, he's saying he's new. Welcome, Jeff. A new sub here. Welcome, Jeff Warden, to the channel. I'm sorry I can't spend any more time with you because your message is disappearing on me. Keep talking to me. Sylvia, Carla Miller is here. 64 in Arlington, Texas. Gas is up to 224 at Sam's Club. Welcome, Carla. Tom Henry is here. Kathy Bridell. Has anyone gone on a South American cruise on board the MS Zandam before? Or is anyone going on it? She wants to know. Maybe. Well, let's find out. John LeBeau. The ad today was a quick ad. Very interesting. Jorge Ruiz. Hey, Bruce and TWB family. 79 in South Florida. Welcome, Jorge. Jorge, welcome. Tom Henry, your card came today. Sylvia, very nice. Jeff Warden, Nashville, Tennessee here. Gas $2.59 a gallon, rain and 65 degrees. Jeff, welcome, buddy, to the channel. Glad you're here as a new subscriber. This is great. Carter is here, I believe, from Chesapeake, Virginia. Welcome, Carter L. 71 degrees. Welcome, sir. Mercedes, I'm from Bronx, New York City, and I love cruises. Welcome, Mercedes Rosario. So glad you're with me. Donald, Musico, hi. It's 82 degrees in Florida. Donald, you're killing me. I'm only 40 odd, but that's fantastic, buddy. If you're going to 82, we're going to 52. I love it. It's getting better here, too. Tom Henry, yay, more Virginians. Frank Rotundo, hi there. Bruce Sarasota here. Welcome, my friend. Jeff Warden, Carter, my bro, Joe lives in Chesapeake, Virginia. Jeff, Donald, love Florida, was in Orlando in October. Carter L, nice place to live. Very, very little snow here. Chris Hall, hello from West Virginia. Chris, how you doing? Catherine Hennessy, hello, TWB family. TWB family, 51 degrees here in New York City. An ad for Instead Senior Homes today. I hope they're not trying to tell us something. I think they're coming after us. Sylvia, you're welcome. Tom Donnell, going back to New Jersey. Jeff Warden, I am new yesterday. Glad I found your channel. Welcome, Jeff. I'm glad you're here too. This is great. Hope you're enjoying it. Tell your friends. Tom Henry, 16 days till our Bliss cruise. Watch out, all you Floridians. We arrive in 15 days. Here we go. Vivian, welcome back, Jeff. Mr. Grumpy, Bruce, I'm going to Hawaii with a quick stop in Mexico. I was thinking of getting a passport card instead of a passport. Is that silly? Gee, Mr. Grumpy, I would go with a passport. I really would. I would just go all the way with a passport, because if you ever take a flight anywhere, or you get stranded somehow, a health issue comes up, and you are in a country other than the USA, you're going to need that passport. Now you're going to get one on an emergency basis. Just don't play that game. Get a passport. Get a 10-year one if you can, and you're good to go for a long time. Jeff Warden says thank you. Carlos Rodriguez, hello from Coral Springs, Florida. Welcome, Carlos. Frank Rotundo, Tom Henry, our best cruise ship ever was the Bliss, and we've done 44 cruises. Right on, sir. Knucklehead Cruiser, send all your donations to Bruce. Paul Wilson, hello, Bruce and everybody. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky right now, having to go to sleep. I'm going to listen to you while falling asleep, unless it's scary there. Laughing out loud, just joking. I enjoy the show. Just joking. Thanks, Paul Wilson. Have a good one, buddy, and thanks for joining me as always. Love it that you're always here. Let me just double check something. My computer here stopped working. I'm just going to do a double check to see if it'll fire up again. When I say not working, I mean I can't watch myself on my own channel because I'm not on my own channel. So I'm doing a refresh on my computer for my own show. My phone is working. My big ass iPad is working. So far so good there. I'm just double checking to make sure if the computer is kicking in. It just kicked in, so that's a good sign. I'm happy about that. I see 80 thumbs ups now for the show. This is awesome stuff, you guys. Thank you so much. Sylvia, Bruce, have you heard of Chandra's Fantasy Cruises? Chandri Fantasy Cruises. I took it out of New York back in the 90s. The ship was the Americanas. Sylvia, I don't know the name of that entity. It doesn't ring a bell with me. Maybe they've merged with somebody, or they went out of business sometime. I don't know. There were a lot of changes after 9/11. I know that. And then again, there were changes in 2008, 2009, 2010 with the financial crisis. So I'm not sure how this line worked out. Tom Henry, good to hear. Frank, Knucklehead Cruiser, help pay for Bruce's door that the police knocked on. Paul Wilson, my thumb is up. Right on. Thank you, Paul. Vivian, hi, Paul. Snuggle down and get some good sleep. Sylvan, Chandri was a previous owner of the ships purchased by Royal Caribbean to create the Celebrity brand. Well, how about that? Very good. Thank you, Sylvan, for that. That old biddy. Hello, everybody from St. Louis. 55 degrees. Very windy. You're getting that weather. We've been talking about that nasty storm going across the Midwest. Tom Henry, Sylvia, this is Celebrity now. Wendy, Sylvia, we went on the Britannis for our first cruise. It was a troop carrier in World War II. How about that? Tom Henry, per hour, buddy. Cool. Peter Heckham, hi, Bruce and everybody. A great day on the golf course today. 83 degrees in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Lots of sun. When I signed in today, I got an ad for barefoot cruises. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting, sir. Frank Rotundo, Tom Henry, do go to the Observation Lounge a lot. They have mini buffet morning and afternoon. Great bar, music, and at night, don't know how great it is. Fantastic. Jorge, hey, Carlos, I'm right down the road in Tamarack. That old biddy, thumbs ups for Bruce. Nicole, Vivian is saying 83. Oh, my goodness. Brittany Lockwood sent me $2 donation today on Super Chat. Thank you, Brittany, again. Tom Henry, Frank, our cabin is 15,200 just down the hall. Cat Chat fever. I'm still in the hospital. Just saying hi to everybody. Oh, Cat Chat. I hope you're getting better soon. Get home soon. Knucklehead, just like a television preacher. Don't forget to send Costco cards, and one of these days, all your dreams will come true. Vivian. Oh, Cat Chat. You dear. You poor dear. Steve Burke. Hi, Bruce. Hi, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good week today. In Minneapolis, it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Raining. Gas prices are $2.40 a gallon. At least, Steve, you're not 16 below like you were 2 weeks ago. But what about that system coming through? How is that going to affect you? I don't know. Hang in there, buddy. Alan Carter, hi all. 5 degrees Celsius on the plus side. In Calgary, gas is $1.09 a liter. That's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, I should say. 40 degrees Fahrenheit in Calgary. With a liter of gas being $1.09, you need 3.7 of those to make a U.S. gallon. So that's 370 plus about 40 cents. 410 Canadian a gallon for a gallon of gas, a U.S. gallon. Convert that to American, you're probably talking about 305 U.S. a gallon. So that's getting up again. Carl Yao is here. Carl saying hello to everybody. Brittany Lockwood, Bruce, you do such an amazing job. Thank you, Brittany. True Janie Sue, we appreciate all you do, Bruce. Thank you, True Janie. Donnell, hi, Bruce and all TWB family. I wish Kenneth and Janet a dream vacation in April because I might see them when they arrive in Cork, Ireland, because, yes, sir, he'll be there. That's where he's hanging out. Gee, Donnell, if you can meet them at the port wearing one of my shirts, they'll know it's you. That would be pretty cool. Fantastic. Vivian, hi there, Donnell. Tom Henry, hi, Donnell. That would be great, Donnell. Hi, Vivian. It's better watching Bruce's earlier time, isn't it? Linda Lou, finally, the darn internet came back. Oh, Linda Lou, welcome back to the internet from Reno, Nevada. Good to have you around here. Brittany, Bruce, have you given you've given me a theme idea for a room that I will have in an apartment, and it will be a sea-themed room, and some of your stuff will go into decorating the room. Wow, way to go, Brittany. That's a great idea. Jeffrey, Gregory Toomer. Gregory is here. Hey, Bruce. Have you taken a Carnival cruise yet? One reason I'm asking, because it seems like you never want to recommend them when taking a cruise, like Josh, for instance, yesterday taking his first cruise. Well, Gregory, I haven't been on a Carnival cruise. I'd like to do one. I would love to get on the Horizon cruise ship or the new Panorama, and certainly the Mardi Gras that they're building. I'd like to see that. I'm not too crazy about going on one of their older ships. I'm not Yahoo about wanting to do that. But I would like to be on one of their newer ships because I have been seeing very good reviews and hearing pretty good reviews most of the time from my viewers who are on the newer ships that Carnival's built out lately, and it's good stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely interested. Although yesterday, I admit, Gregory, when I found out that Josh was asking about what cruise should he go on for his first ever cruise, I asked him how old he was. He said he was 21. And I immediately just thought, well, geez, man, you got to go on the brand new Virgin Voyage ships. You got to go on the Scarlet Lady because Virgin Voyages is built for 21, 31, 41-year-olds. I mean, that would be perfect. But then I thought, well, a secondary line, you go on an action-packed cruise line as a 21-year-old. Royal Caribbean, go on one of those Oasis-class ships. You'll have, with that on the ship will be fun. Labadee will be fun. Going to Perfect Day at Coco Key would be fun. Sending him on the Mariner of the Seas or the Navigator of the Seas, doing the same thing, going to these private islands. Man, between the ship and those islands, he'll have a blast as a 21-year-old. That was the first thing that popped into my mind. I didn't think about Carnival, actually, because I didn't ask him about his budget. I just thought, you tell me how old you are, I'll give you some cruise lines you should think about, and that's what popped in there. But yeah, Carnival would be okay, too, for him. Linda Lou, hi, Bruce and TWB family. Hi, Linda Lou. Vivian, oh, yes, Donnell. Otherwise, I'm nodding. Tom Henry, I might get to see Juan in Puerto Rico this November. Oh, way to go, Tom. Donnell, hi, Linda Lou. Internet trouble, how annoying is that? Vivian, hi, Linda Lou. Tom Henry, Norwegian all the way, Gregory. 20225, I'm not sure whose that is, but doing the 14-day Southern Caribbean out of Boston on the Norwegian Gem, March 29th. Anyone else going? Well, I tell you, you're a little behind Tom Henry. He's already done that cruise out of Boston. He enjoyed it very much. Sylvia, Tom, cool, mentioned that me too about Chandri. I just want to see Bruce had heard of the ship. Thanks. Donald Musico, what can you take on Carnival as far as wine is concerned? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're allowed 2 bottles of wine per adult. I think. You might have to check their website for that, unless somebody knows off the top of their head who's a regular Carnival cruiser. You can tell them that. Sylvia, Brittany, are you moving? Let's see. Jorge wanted to put in a website. You can't put in a website, Jorge. It won't allow you to upload a website on the chat. So that's why your message didn't pop up there. Donnell, a surprising ad today, Bruce. An Irish hotel in County Kilkenny. Well, yeah, that is kind of interesting. The person saying 1 bottle of wine for each passenger on Carnival is what he's saying. Well, that's good news. Gregory Toomer, if you say so, Tom Henry, I'm going to give the Bliss a try next year. I'm going to Alaska. Knucklehead Cruiser, why don't you use the same PR firm as Sea Scammers use? Oh, yeah, there you go. Linda Lou, laughing a lot extremely. Donnell, when I want to see Bruce and all of you. Donald, musical thanks. Nurse Nancy, hello there, TWB. How's everybody doing? Nurse Nancy, we're doing great. How are you? Tom Henry, I'm not sure about a huge ship, but I'll let you know in April. We're doing the Panama Canal Repo Cruise. Tom Henry, hi, Nurse Nancy. Tracy Dunlop, Donald Musico, you can take 1 bottle of wine per person, 12 back of soda. or water on a Carnival cruise. Right on. Kelly, Linda Lou, you got your pic uploaded. That's right. Fatima, hi Bruce, hi everybody from Philly. It's about maybe a little. I'm not sure what that means. 60 degrees, I guess. Linda Lou, yes, I did. Kelly, yeah, Linda Lou's got a photo up on her avatar too. Donnell, he's got his picture up with a TWB shirt on there. Hello, Nurse Nancy. I'm great since I have a 4-day weekend and the weather is improving. Hi, yes. Debbie Manuel, hi Bruce and the TWB family. Beautiful, sunny day, but windy. The low 60s today in Northern California. She's in Chico. Debbie, welcome to the show. And I hope work isn't driving you crazy today. Vivian, hi Nancy. Linda Lou, hi Nurse Nancy and Tom. Sylvia, hi Nurse Nancy. Linda Lou, hey there Debbie. Jorge, hello Nurse Nancy. Tracy, hi there Nurse Nancy. Hope weather's a little better in Wisconsin today. Mercedes is going, wow. Tom Henry, hi there Linda Lou. Nurse Nancy, our weather in southeast Wisconsin is up and down. 50s and sunny. And then it got pouring rain, pounding rain and sleet. I only get ads when I pull up the TWB on my phone, not on my laptop. That's interesting. I think there are advertisers out there that only want to advertise on YouTube on certain devices. And they only want to advertise to certain demographics of people as well. So they give YouTube their wish list, what they're after, and then YouTube selects the platform, the demographics, and it eventually the channels, and that's how the ads get placed. And that's why I find it interesting when you guys tell me an advertiser so-and-so is advertising to you, and then someone else will say, well, so-and-so advertiser is advertising to me. I find it most interesting to find out where how these advertisers want to get to you. It's just fascinating. But yeah, it gets right down to the device. I only want to advertise to people watching Bruce on a cell phone. That's all I'm after, because we find that when we advertise on the cell phone to demographic people like that watch Bruce on their phones, our best results. It's just incredible to me. It's amazing how specific it can become. It's really amazing. Quite awesome. Sylvan, you're getting 3 thumbs down. So what? An interaction is an interaction. If you don't like Bruce, hit thumbs down twice, knock yourself up. Well, yeah. You give me, I got 80 up, I got 3 down. That's 83 thumbs that I've got today. That's 83 times that YouTube has been told this channel has interaction with his viewers. 83 of them. He's only been on the air an hour and a minute, and there are 83 of them. This is very positive for my demographics and for my the analytics, where YouTube will take my channel and push it out to more people to reach further those who don't know me. It's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. I'm just so grateful every time I get one of these. These are just great. These look better than those, but that's just me. Sylvia, hey Deb. Hey Linda Lou. Linda Lou, hey there, Sylvia. Let's see here. Tom Henry saying hi Deb. It's only 16 days to go. Vivian, maybe it's Knucklehead Sylvan. He seems well named. Maybe it's Knucklehead Sylvan. He seems well named. That's what she's saying. Nurse Nancy, hi there, Linda Lou, and everybody else. I can't mention all the names. Let's see. Cat Rose, 61 feels like 66. Ad of the day, Pluto TV. Cat Rose is in Sacramento, California. Welcome, Cat. Sylvia, hey, Cat. Vivian, hi there, Sylvia. Sylvia. Nurse Nancy, sorry to hear you're in hospital, Cat Chat. Brittany, your room decor sounds delightful. Hi there, Cat Rose. Those are all messages from Nurse Nancy. Cat Rose, not very big. Julie Grinstead, hi, Nurse Nancy. Keela is here. Keela Owens, hi, Keela. Nurse Nancy, hi there, Julie. Knucklehead Cruiser, Hall America now charges for seconds if you're hungry. That's right, $10 in the main dining room. If you want a second entree, that's what's going to kick in there. Teresa Barber, hi, Bruce. Hi, Teresa. How are you and your gang? Keela, Carnival's going to have the Pinnacle class, right? That is Hall America has the Pinnacle class. They're building a 3rd one right now. Donnell, hi, Sylvia and Sylvan. I hope they take your advice. Cat Rose again. Teresa Barber, hi, everybody. Cat Rose, what the hey? Donnell, hi, Teresa, Tom, and everyone, and the newbies. Mercedes, wow, the big bad thing is that the cruise members don't get it all. Linda Lou, laugh out loud, make it $14.99. They think it looks better. Guess they think we're all dummies. Yeah, they think $14.99 isn't like $15. So, we'll just make it $14.99. What can I say? Keela saying bye. Cat Rose, false advertising. Mercedes, that's right. Crazy. Julie, I believe the crew works very hard and they deserve the gratuities. I don't have a problem with it. Neither do I. As long as they get it, I'm a happy guy. Catherine, been doing a lot of cruise research. I have found Norwegian ridiculous with all of the extra charges. Just ridiculous. There's much better deals out there. It's just not for me. And this is the thing I caution everyone about. If you're going to price out a cruise, you better be aware of all the extra fees and charges that are coming your way. Don't get fooled by the headline price that you see on a billboard or on a banner ad or anything like that. You really got to do your homework and double check. Check with vacationsgo.com, call them personally, check with your own travel agent if you can, or Costco, whoever you're using. Get a hold of someone to help make sure you didn't miss anything, because boy, you don't need a nasty surprise. 3 or 4 days into your cruise, you take a look at your cruise ship account and you see charges you never thought you had no idea would come your way. You got to be on top of this stuff, because sometimes they add them like nickel and dime charges, and they just tally up to a small fortune. The other thing I want to mention to you guys is, if you do your homework, you'll figure out, you might find out, you just might figure out that, for the price of this cruise that I'm going on a so-called value deal that I thought I had, by the time you add up all the nonsense that I have to pay for, that I didn't know I had to pay extra for, yet all add up and you get the true cost of your cruise, taxes, fees, everything included. You come on over here and take a look at some of these nicer cruise lines, higher end cruise lines. You might find that, geez, for like $20 a day more per person, we can go right into a 5.5-star cruise line. We might be able to even go into a 6-star cruise line, depending on the week of the cruise we're picking here. We might be able to get into an all-inclusive cruise line and avoid all this nonsense over here. I'm telling you, folks, you gotta do your homework. You have to be on top of this stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. Let's see here. Mercedes, I really don't get mad about it, because I love cruises and they really take care of us. Mercedes, I love Carnival. Cat Rose, why not include it in the fare, says Cat. Mercedes, right, that would be better. Linda Lou, NCL started this years ago. They charged for an ice cream cone. When in All America, you can even get liquor in your ice cream at no extra charge. Mercedes, what for ice cream? Nurse Nancy, I would love to cruise All America sometime. Sheila, hi, Bruce and everyone. I don't believe I got a notice today. I can't believe that. I posted the show 2 hours before, at least I thought I did. But Sheila, I'm just not sure with this time change thing. I'm not sure what's going on with these things. Just remember in your mind, 5 o'clock Eastern. That's the magic number. I'm on every day at the same time. Cat Rose, oh no, Sheila, I should look at the time. Knucklehead Cruiser Lynn, Princess charges for ice cream and a gratuity on top of that. Tom Henry, yeah. Nurse Nancy, hi there, Sheila. Good to see you. Linda Lou, my first cruise in '82. Guess I was spoiled from the start. Nurse Nancy, Mercedes, wow, no good. Nurse Nancy, set those standards high. Linda Lou, Donald, what can you take on Norwegian as far as wine? I think it's 2 bottles per cabin. It might be a bottle per adult that you can bring on board. And I used to take on a dozen cans of cola, at least a dozen, if not 2. But check on for today. Cat Rose says lawsuit. Sheila, hi, Nurse Nancy, Cat, Linda Lou, everybody. Linda Lou, is that new Knucklehead in Knucklehead Cruisers new? Mercedes, wow, 1982. You need to go back, and is better now. Need to go back. I don't know if it's better now. Mercedes, Linda Lou, hi, Sheila. Knucklehead Cruiser Sean should have said here, Piggy. Yep. Jim on the water, 68 and waiting for a big storm overnight here in North Georgia. Yeah, Jim, I hear that there's a weather system coming across the USA, heading to the east. Be careful out there. Sheila, what are we talking about? NCL does not charge for ice cream. They have free hard and soft serve. They do, however, have pay gelato bar. Interesting. Rosemary, hi, Bruce. I'm trying to find out if there are any cruises offered at par. Any Canadians out there who might know? I haven't heard of any, Rose, none at all. I've not seen anything like that at all. You're going to have to be a real careful shopper. I would go to vacationsgo.com and do some price shopping there. Just see what the best deals are depending on where you want to go and when you want to do it. Cat Rose, unreasonable bail. Sheila, oh, be careful. Jim on the water. Let's see here. Sheila, who got arrested? Jim on the water. Yep, we'll be listening for warnings. Sheila, hi, Sylvan, and NCL's gelato is scrumptious, says Sylvan. Their gelato is very good. Sylvan saying, hi, Sheila, Cat Rose. That's it. Frank Rotundo, Donald, 1 bottle of wine per guest. And some soft drinks, no water though. Julie, he should have got $1 million instead of 250,000. You got $1 million for that. Nurse Nancy, that is tragic with that juggler. He should have gotten a high amount. Cool Jazz, that's all he got. Where are the millions? Sheila, my daughter is flying into DC in the AM and hope and pray we don't get it here in Virginia. Yeah, Sheila, this weather, watch carefully your weather forecast, because some of the video we've seen already in the Midwest have been terrible, absolutely terrible weather out there. Donald Musical, thanks, Frank. Linda Lou, I heard NCL changed the they changed on the ice cream. I guess they got lots of complaints. This was in the early 90s. I guess they used to charge, and maybe they don't now. I'm not sure. Linda Lou, oops, charge. Klutz, can you say happy birthday to my friend, to Nick? Hi, Nick. Happy birthday. How you doing there, buddy? Guys, how are you guys doing? Bobby Green. Hello, Bruce. Greetings from Florida. Hi there, Bobby Green. Frank, Dawn, but you can call them, even check on site if it'll tell you. Sheila is laughing. Cat Rose, happy birthday to your friend Nick. Sheila, sorry, Bruce, crack me up. Sylvan, I counted 4 soft serve machines on NCL Getaways Buffet in August 2018, all free at the time. Frank Rotundo, Don, we've done 18 cruises with them, laughing out loud. Nurse Nancy, just sit there and we'll watch each other, Bruce, laughing out loud. Sheila, gave me thumbs ups. Cat Rose, oh no. Frank Rotundo, Sylvan Forest, yep, all free. Vivian, laughing out loud. Brexit, what a farce. Frank Rotundo, I wish Ireland well. Brittany Lockwood, it can happen to anyone. I have had something happen to me at least once at the DMV when I was getting my driver's permit renewed, and there was a block on my name. The name, it was resolved simply by showing documents with my full name. Sheila, hi Vivian. Vivian, hi Sheila. Sheila, I would love to go to Ireland. Cat Rose, Brittany, I had someone say I failed my GED, but girl had the same first and last name as me, but different middle name. Very interesting. Linda Lou, kiss the Blarney Stone. Tom Henry, did you see a cargo ship sank off the coast of France due to a container? Yikes. Sheila, oh no, Tom. Hi there, Tom. She says Sheila. Tom Henry, hi Sheila. Sheila, Tom, I just looked and the oil slick is threatening the coast from it. Cat Rose, oh no, when was this? Tom Henry, yowzers. Donnell, Linda, I suspect many cruise visitors to Cork do kiss the Blarney Stone. It's about 9 miles from where I live. We have 83 thumbs up so far. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups. Let's go for 100 today. 17 to go. Wouldn't that be great if we could make it? See if you can spare one for me out there, folks. Tom Henry, wonder what was in that container. Sheila, seems like a lot of squeeze play going on everywhere. Tom Henry, my mom and dad were there years ago, Donnell. Linda Lou, wow, I would like to kiss it. Everyone else too. Thank you, Linda Lou. Vivian, laughing at Linda Lou, you have a passion for patties. Linda Lou, I just love people. Donnell, I'm sure the Port of Cork will share the extra cargo ships if Dublin can't manage. I'm sure you'd love to have them. Good for them, Tom. Kelly Haston, Ireland. My mom was born there. She loves it. Sheila says 45 containers of dangerous materials, 2,200 tons of heavy fuel on board. Yuck. Cat Rose, did your door get repaired? Yes, it did. We've had some repairs done. We're getting repairs done to other things as well. Just, what are you going to do? Any funds that come in for this, believe me, they'll be put to good use. We have door issues. We have other issues. We have all kinds of issues. Oh, and we're going on a trip too. Another issue. Thank you for all of your donations to the cause. We appreciate it very much. Jennifer is just blown away. Linda Lou, thanks, Bruce, for putting Carson City, Nevada on the map today. You're welcome, Linda Lou. Sheila, and 2,000 vehicles were on that thing. Oh my gosh. Bobby Green, what's your favorite cruise you've taken, Bruce? I've had several. There isn't one. I have had several. My number one cruise that I took as an adult on a cruise ship would have been Holland America Oosterdam from San Diego to Mexico and back. Loved it. Did it with some friends. Had a great time. Did a wonderful cruise with my daughter in Europe from Southampton to Barcelona, all the way to Rome and Florence and Pisa, Naples and Villefranche-sur-Mer. Oh, it was wonderful. Love that cruise on the Norwegian Jade. I've had several really good cruises. They're all my favorites, really. I just love going cruising. Sheila, trivia. Nurse Nancy, no cheating. Donnell, hey, Kelly Hassan, lucky you. What? No, what part? Linda Lou, I love trivia. The highlight of my week. Kelly, county, Lectrum. Okay. Nurse Nancy, Irish. I was Irish at Kelly. Steamer Mean is here. Hi, everybody. Hey, Steamer. Julie, I love trivia. Vivian, Oliver Donnell, laughing out loud. Nurse Nancy, hi there, Steamer. Kelly, hi there, Nurse Nancy. Sheila, how on earth do you get that many vehicles on board? I don't know. Linda Lou, Bruce is much better than TV. Donnell, County Leitrim, a lovely part of the Emerald Isle. Steaming Bean, 77. Thank you, Steamer. I got now 85 thumbs ups. Fantastic, you guys. Keep them coming. Sylvan, I will join trivia on 8:30 because I watched The Big Bang Theory. Nurse Nancy, always have trouble with saying my R's. Laugh out loud. Kelly Hassan, yes, Donnell. Sheila, thanks, Bruce. Sorry I missed the first part, but I will be back. Steamer, is he gunning for 100? Yes, he is. Cat Rose, meow meow. Donnell, Viv, you're so funny. Laughing out loud. Tom Henry, let's send the Mounties to visit Breen. Nurse Nancy, you know, it's Steamer. We were held hostage again, almost. Laugh out loud. Brittany, trivia is a favorite of mine, but sometimes I just cannot be in it every time. Steamer, the Mounties and Sandy Bay won't fall for that. Sheila, yes, Linda Lou on Bruce's channel, the more excitement too. Nurse Nancy, let's not, Tom. Steamer, so small here that I know all the Mounties in the village. Donnell, hi, Brittany, you and me both. Cat Rose, I saw 3 different prices of gas today. Nurse Nancy, you must be getting busy with life, Brittany. Brittany, 78, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Cat Rose, it's 303, gas 319, gas 329. What's going on? It's crazy in Sacramento. Nurse Nancy, is that because you're a troublemaker, Steamer? Is that it? Steamer, Winter Festival in Sandy Bay. We've got trapping, chopping, jiggling, everything. Nurse Nancy, I was thinking I do this. I do a little trapping, chopping, jigging. Elizabeth Pitts, any tips for a first-time cruiser leaving in the AM for a cruise on the Norwegian Bliss? Terrified of getting norovirus and all the crowds. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, oh my gosh. You're going to have a great time on the Bliss. It's a beautiful ship, brand new. What you'll find is as soon as you get on the ship, you're going to see the first of many of these hand sanitizer dispensers. They're like Purell dispensers. You just put your hand under there and a little squish of stuff comes out. Put your hands on like that. They want you to keep your hands nice and clean. You'll be getting that in every restaurant, every time you go into the buffet, and I would utilize it. If you go to the bathroom, public bathroom, wash your hands before you get out of there. That will keep the norovirus far away from you. Tips on the Bliss. Go to the spa, my dear. Go to the spa. Get a tour. Take a tour of the spa on your first day and find out how much it costs. If you don't have a pass anyway, find out how much it costs to use the spa as an adult for a day pass for the week. Get the whole trip. And utilize it because the spa is wunderbar, very nice, adult only. All the amenities there, the hot pools, the spas, the heated ceramic loungers, the regular loungers, the steam rooms, the saunas. You can use all the features and their big, beautiful showers. You got to go to the spa, my dear. You're gonna love it. Go to the observation deck at the front of the ship. It's incredible, they say. It's incredible. Viewers have been doing it and have been loving it. I have viewers here who can't wait to go back on the Bliss. You're going to have a great time. Do not fear the virus. Just wash your hands and you'll be fine. Don't lick the handrails. Little safety tip. Don't be licking no handrails. Don't lick the buttons on the elevator. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. Welcome to the show, Elizabeth, and have a great cruise. When your cruise is over, come on back and join us. Let me know how it was. Did you enjoy it? Are you hooked on cruising? Dying to know, Elizabeth. I hope you have a good time. Vivian, jigging. What's jigging? Steamer, Nurse Nancy, what keeps me out of trouble is knowing that I have a cruise coming up. Sylvan, dinner awaits. Basmati rice, chicken tikka masala, oatmeal cookies. Should be good. Got to go. Great show as usual. Thanks, bye all. See you later, Sylvan, for trivia if you can make it. Kat, those were the cash prices, but prices for credit cards were 10 to 15 cents more for those gas prices. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Kat. Glenn McKnight. Hi, Bruce. Glenn, how are you? Donnell. Brittany, I'm sometimes out for the count at 1 a.m. laughing out loud. Kelly Haston, the Irish jig. Nurse Nancy. Nurse Nancy, Elizabeth, bring the emergency and take it twice a day. The emergency. That will help your immune system relax and enjoy that cruise. Steamer jigging is dancing that Cree and Métis people do here with fiddling. Nurse Nancy, that's right, Kelly. Frank Rotundo, 242 for gas in Sarasota, Florida. Nice. Vivian, okay, thank you, Bean. A Steamer, look up the Red River Jig on YouTube and you'll see some jigging. Sheila, when are you going, Steamer? Where to? Vivian, thanks, Bean. Brittany, Saturday will be the coldest day with cool front coming in. The Steamer, July 4th to Bermuda and the Caribbean on the Anthem of the Seas. Nurse Nancy, you do jig, Steamer? Sheila, very nice, Bean. Kelly, steaming, nice. I want to do the Anthem too. Steamer, I have jigged a few with fellow staff in front of the elders of the village. Vivian, oh well, 10 p.m. I'm yawning right. All enjoy trivia. See you tomorrow. Good show, Bruce. Bye all. Thank you, Vivian. You have a great evening as always. Sheila, 70 here in Virginia. Nurse Nancy, very fun. Sheila, good night, Viv. Nurse Nancy, good night. Good night, dear Vivian. Steamer, jigging is fun. Kids and adults love it. Gary Bruxford, hi from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Gas, $2.39 a gallon, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. The Melt Fest is on, Gary. Welcome, buddy. Steamer, the Métis are a combination of Cree, First Nations, and European blood. Jim on the Water, love the anthem, did a Bermuda cruise. Julie Grimstead gas was $2.32 in Lima, Ohio. The steamer, turns out Sandy Bay will have a couple of cold nights, which is good for those into ice fishing and skating. Frank Rotundo, Costco just notified us that the cruise will bypass Nassau in May and go to Grand Bahama. And hey, that's great news. Hate Nassau anyway. Very interesting, Frank. It's interesting how the cruise lines are slowly shifting out of Nassau until that port is built. It's interesting. The folks in Nassau hate me, but that's what's happening. Tom Henry, bye, Viv. Kelly Haston, Horizon ship was pretty good. Steamer, I have heard that Carnival cruises are too loud. Well, steamer, it all depends where on the ship you're hanging out, I think. That's really it. But I know back in the 90s and the 2000s, they used to have the, the big old, the big drink fest would be on. You'd have the booze cruises. You'd have the cannonball splash contests and karaoke in the open and all that sort of stuff. It's changed quite a bit. I think it depends on which cruise ship, which Carnival ship you're going on now. If you want noisy, well, you're going to hang out in the kids area. If you want something a little more adult-like, you had to hang out in the adult-only area on the Carnival ships and head over to the Havana area at the back of the Horizon. It's going to be kind of nice. Sheila, come on, the Mardi Gras, Bruce, and Jen, October 24, 2020. Please come and join me. Josh, Bruce, leaving tomorrow on the Mariner. Thoughts about the ship? It's all redone, Josh. It's all spruced up. I'm hearing nothing but good things about the Mariner. Lots of refurbishment done. $115 million of refurbishing done on the Mariner. You should have a good time. Tell us when you get back. How was it? I would like to hear from you about that. Take some photos. Post them on my Facebook group page when you're on the ship if you can, if you've got a good enough internet package on board the ship. Otherwise, we'll wait for you to get home. Post photos on my Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce. Let us know, buddy. Love to see how that one worked out for you. Linda Lou, for me, they are steamer. Steaming, I would like to try Princess Frank. Sheila, we booked Mardi Gras December 2020. Haven't done a Carnival in 5 years, but my partner was on first Mardi Gras, so we had to go on the new Mardi Gras. Linda Lou, there are a lot of barfing drunk people, said Linda Lou. Sheila, I want to try every cruise line. Cat Rose Viking is the one I'd like to try. Knucklehead Cruiser Virgin is expensive for a 3-4-day cruise, and they will find out only the old people can afford it. Well, Knucklehead, we'll figure that out. I think the millennials will pay it. I know my daughter, she's 30, she can afford it. She's making enough dough to go on a cruise like that. She's not going on Carnival. There's no way you're going to get her on a Carnival. She'll go on Virgin Voyager. She'll pay the price to enjoy herself. She'll do it. Linda, let's hear from Princess Steamer. My rambunctious stays are behind me. Tori Young, Carnival is the most affordable. Welcome, Tori. Tom Henry, low. Laughing out loud. Mark Nixon, I booked our first ever cruise early October. 11-day Mediterranean starting in Rome aboard the Emerald Princess. First of many, I hope. Mark, I think you're going to have a good time. The weather in October is still very nice in the Mediterranean. You should have a good time there. Sheila, yes, definitely, Frank. I'm interested to see it. Glenn McKnight, 1 bottle of wine. The steamer, I'm on Royal Caribbean this July and February. Who knows? Maybe Princess Linda Lou, do Princess Steamer. Brittany, not yet, as I have not decided on where I want to move to. Plus, I need to have a job first. I need to decide on what I want to do in addition to being a travel agent. Right on, Brittany. Nurse Nancy, we've been very happy with Carnival cruises. We don't find them too loud. You have a ton of space to enjoy yourself, whatever you want to do. Linda Duma, Linda, 50 degrees, Weymouth, Massachusetts. Welcome, Linda, to the show. Welcome back. Sheila is here saying, Linda, I saw on Cruise Tips TV with Sherry today that Princess, if you pay a deposit while on board, you get that much each per person in onboard credit. Yay, Princess. Linda Lou, oh, Mark, that sounds wonderful. Cat Rose, cool jazz. Hello, Tom Henry. How you doing today? Nurse Nancy, and the spa thermal therapy rooms on the Carnival Dream Class ships are amazing. Nurse Nancy, I saw that as well, Sheila. I don't think we can get that with Carnival, though. Tom Henry, great. Where have you been? Cool. Sheila, wow, Mark, sounds like a winner to me. Rob Souter, greetings everyone from Wilmington, Delaware, 68, partly cloudy. Nurse Nancy, Mark Nixon, now that sounds absolutely wonderful. You are going to be spoiled for sure. Welcome, Rob, by the way. Sheila, hi, Nurse Nancy, on the way to No Way on Carnival. Cat Rose, what to do? The Dr. Seuss breakfast. Sheila, hi, cool. Sheila, I'd like to do Dr. Seuss, but not sure about the green eggs. Tom Henry, I tried to give Derek of D&G a hoodie to match yours, Sylvia. Linda Lou, hi, laughing out loud, Sheila. Tori Young, laughing out loud, Sheila. I always do Carnival, but a lot of other lines have better with food or better with food. Tom Henry, Derek declined, but didn't want the gay twins hoodie. Laughing out loud, I didn't want their hoodie. Jeff Prowse, hi, Bruce from Jeff and Michelle in Missouri. How are you guys doing in Missouri? Welcome to my channel and show today. How's the weather down there? Sheila, Tori Young, I have heard and hope to find out. Linda Dumat, Linda just got an extra charge in my email on my cruise. Well, that's interesting. I'll go ahead. NCL has always been known for deep discount line until you add up all those extras. Tom Henry, I need a guy-friendly fan of University of Pennsylvania. Anyone out there? Linda Lou, don't care for the food on Carnival, Tori. Steamer, folks are silly enough to pay the NCL drink package. Yeesh. Steamer, gay-friendly, you a PA, like at the university? Sheila, I do have to say that gambling on Carnival got me $200 credit on the Mardi Gras and some priority boarding with debarkation. I like that. Nurse Nancy, bye guys, got to run. See you later tonight. I hope. Thank you, Nurse Nancy. See you later. Tom Henry, I don't cruise to drink beaner. Just don't even pay the tip charge on the free drink package. Tori Young, I know, right? Linda Lou, bye-bye NCL. Nurse Nancy, wow, Sheila, I'll take that. Tom Henry, I will just buy a free drinks a la carte. Linda Lou, bye-bye, Nurse Nancy. Sheila, yep, I'm jumped on it. Just added it today. Steamer, I have been on 3 NCL cruises, and the only thing I spend money on was a T-shirt from St. Thomas. Sheila, actually, Nurse Nancy, it was about $15 cheaper in the same cabin. I hear you, Tom, says Linda Lou. Luckhead Cruiser, NCL won't let you take anything on board, including water now. Steamer, you cannot bring on board alcohol on NCL, says Steamer. Cat Rose, Sheila, there are other choices. Tom Henry, NCL, no limit to the wine, but we'll charge a cork fee for all bottles, no matter where you drink them. Linda Lou, I don't drink enough to make a drink package worth it. Steamer, I like drinking with complimentary water. Sheila, Cat Rose, do you mean cruise line? Linda, what water is my drink of choice? Frank DeMarco, back in the old days, in the 70s, you paid cash for drinks on the ship. That was it. Steamer, never buy anything on in those overpriced shops, or worse, buying art on board, huge inflated prices. Knucklehead Cruiser Frank, that was in the days of when there was money laundering. Linda Lou, I remember that. Frank DeMarco, laugh out loud. Sheila, the steamy meat, I never had time to even look at the shops. Brittany, let's get Bruce a thumbs up here. Tom Henry, don't pick on my art beaner. Steamer, Sheila, you're not missing much. Sheila, not at all, being too busy having fun. Sheila, go art. Tom Henry, Sheila, I'll go for the champagne. Steamer saying onboard fun for me is onboard trivia. Champagne, very cheap. Tom Henry smiling. How many thumbs up we got? 88, not bad. I don't know if we're going to get 100. Should I get 100 today? Linda Lou, oh, I like champagne too. Sheila, cheers. Cat Rose, Sheila, for food on Dr. Seuss breakfast. Sheila, yes, I liked everything on board, but I was on a smaller ship, older ship that later caught on fire, but not when I was on, thank goodness. Sheila, I love watching people. Marina Versace, hello from California. Marina, welcome, my dear. Welcome to the show from beautiful California. The Steamer, I would love to attend an art auction with champagne in my Speedo. Oh, man. Sheila, oh, Cat Rose, I love Dr. Seuss, so I go eat a little green. Linda Lou, hi, hi, Marina, my neighbor over the hill. Tom Henry, I will have to post pics of my art from my cruise with Paul. Don't tell Paul, though. He said no art. Sheila, hi, Marina. Sheila, laugh out. We won't tell Paul. Cat Rose, Dr. Seuss lived in Springfield, Massachusetts on Mulberry Street, but alas, house was not saved. That's kind of sad, says Tom. Zubair Hussein, help me. How can I join the ship crew? I have no idea how you can join the ship crew. No idea. No idea. Sheila, oh, I didn't know that, Dr. Cat Seuss. Didn't know that, Cat. Dr. Seuss, wonderful. Wish they would have kept this house. Steamer, 20 years from now, we will be grimacing, watching videos of Filipinos singing washi washi. What can I say? Yeah, Zubair, I can't tell you how to get a job on a cruise ship. That's not what I do. Sheila, Bruce is making me want to go on a spa. I love Linda Lou says, I love getting a facial and a foot massage. I love doing that. Steamer, I did a spa on my last NCL cruise, the Escape. I loved it. I used their roomy showers and bathroom in the shower for my single cabin. It was tiny. There you go, Steamer. You use the spa facilities for everything. You never use your own. You got to love it. It's like an extension of your cabin. It's fantastic. That's what I do. I love it. Love the spa area. It's absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. Sheila, I have never had a facial, Lindaloo, but I am willing. Tom Henry, we need to introduce Bruce to the spa. Something treatment good for reducing biscuit tire areas. Sheila, oh my goodness, spa time, Tom Henry. I think I'll do it again on the Bliss. Marina saying, what do you recommend to do in Alaska? Going in June on Princess Cruise Line. Oh man, there's so much you can do in Alaska, depending on the port you're at. I would recommend you check out the YouTube channel. Just enter the name of the ports you're going to one at a time, and just say, you know, Skagway ship outing or Skagway onshore visit, and just see what they recommend. What people will have posted all kinds of video what they did in all these ports: Juneau, Anchorage, Skagway, everywhere else. You'll get all kinds of ideas. Let's see here. Sorry, here Sheila saying, I need that, Tom. Brittany, dinner for me? I don't know yet. I'm going to eat somewhere before going to see a musical tonight. Leaving in about 40 minutes. Right on, Brittany. Tom Henry, I find it invigorating to give you energy for all kinds of excursions. Linda, I wonder, it's wonderful. I also did a wrap for reducing the waste. I laugh a lot. I don't think it worked though. Sheila, having fun. Leandro, when are you driving to LA? Leandro, thank you again for your donation. I'm leaving next Wednesday. We're on the road Wednesday, and I won't be on the air Wednesday or Thursday. We'll be on the air maybe Friday. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure of our timing, but I'll kind of update you guys as we get closer to all of this. Sheila, laughing at Lindaloo, we can keep trying. Tom Henry, yep. Elizabeth, thanks. I will report back on the Bliss. Thank you, Elizabeth. Sheila, Bliss sounds nice. Elizabeth, Lindaloo, yep, never give up. Just keep losing the same 20 pounds. Sheila, Lindaloo, just more of you to love. That's all there is. How sweet. Shucks. Okay. One problem, got to find a man, says Lindaloo. Sheila, lots on a cruise, but my daughter didn't find any. Well, she thought she had, but she was taken. Frank, 25 days till we sail on the Regal Princess, I think. Sheila, go Frank. The steamer got to head off right now. Want to watch the broom ball game at the rig. I love broom ball. Take her easy, steamer. Tom Henry, Beaner, did you see the pic I posted on Facebook of the twins' white hoodie? Steamer, nope. Steaming Bean on TWB page. Yep, he'll check it out. Cannot find pic on TWB. So he says, Tom Henry, it's in Penn State University hoodie with custom embroidery. With the twins were to go for the. They were going to go to that university. Tom Henry, I'll see if I can send it via messenger to you. Dale Betts, St. Catharines, Ontario. 8 degrees here today. Lots of green going on now. Oh, fantastic, Dale. They'll be winding up in farm country down in Niagara not too long, maybe a month from now. And then here we come with strawberries and peaches and pears and plums and apples. And oh man, it's going to be great. Welcome, buddy, to the show. I'm glad you're here from St. Catharines. Nice to have you here. Let's see here. Lots of green going on in St. Catharines. Debbie, can you hear me screaming? Phone won't stop ringing, so I've missed most of the show. Dang it. Debbie, I hope you can join us for trivia tonight. We're going to have fun tonight. Steamer, okay. Tom Henry, size is large, so a bit small for you or me. Leandro, cruise job, check on their webpage for careers. That's right, Tom Henry. Debbie, your mic must be off. Laugh out loud. Cat Rose, hand Debbie a hammer so she can take care of that phone of hers. Knucklehead Cruiser, if you've never been to Alaska before, just walk around the town where you're docked. The best attraction. Tom Henry, cool. No package from Barbados yet. Debbie, thanks, Kat. Thinking I need one. Need a hammer for that. Laughing out loud to you, Thomas. Sheila, steamer. I would love to. I love a Northern European cruise, an affordable way to see Scandinavia. Yes, that would be nice. Jen and Tony read a cloudy 78 in a drought in the Philippines. Jen and Tony, hang in there, but guys, hang right in there. BC is here, cloudy 9 degrees, gas 147.9. BC, thanks for joining me, and thanks for all those pictures you're posting on the group page, Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. They're fantastic. Steamer, peach, pear, plum. Sheila, the steamy mean, I want to go on a long cruise and meet Super Mario. Lindaloo, oh, Debbie, that darn job. Time to retire. It's time to retire. Cat Rose, one hint, do not go to Niagara Falls in winter. Sheila, I think he has the right idea. Steamer, Super Mario knows how to live. Right on. I've caught up with all of you guys. We have 90 thumbs ups, only 10 away from 100 thumbs ups. Isn't that awesome? Would love to get 10 more before we call it a show, but I got to get ready for trivia. I'm on at 8 o'clock tonight. It's already 6:33, so I got to get a bite to eat, get ready for trivia, do my show. But are there 10 thumbs ups left to get before I go off the air? I don't know. I'm hoping so. If any of you out there can spare a thumbs up, I would love it. It would help the analytics. Mind you, we got 93, I guess, with the 3 down, but we'll take what we get, and I appreciate them all. 94 now, just popped 4 in there. Oh, how awesome is that? Thank you, guys. 94 thumbs up, so we're looking for 100. That would be fantastic. So tonight, 8 o'clock, I'm on for trivia. The trivia questions are locked and loaded, ready to go. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I did. Thank you for all of your kind words, thoughts, and thank you for these donations for the damage to our house. Thank you for that. It'll definitely cover it. We'll whatever's left over will help us get to California and back. We can't thank you guys enough for all of your help and support. Fantastic. Jim from Evans is saying it's spring here in Evans today. Steamer, hugs to all. Hope to catch up for trivia. Stay safe, everybody. Says Debbie. Linda Lou, yes, we should, Sheila. Sheila says, let's go, Linda Lou. And Linda Lou, bye, Debbie. Wendy Davidson, hi, good evening. I'm from Barbados, sunny Caribbean. Welcome, Wendy Davidson, to the show. Sheila, toodles, Debbie, you take care. Thank you for joining me today. 97 thumbs ups as I say my goodbyes. Fantastic, guys. Can't thank you enough for the 97 thumbs ups today. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm on in 1 hour and 25 minutes. Oh, 99 now. I see 99. 1 away from 100. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight for live trivia. There it is. Just hit 100, triple digit. How about that? That is fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Alan Carter, 100. Just saw it go through as well. Thank you. Linda Lou, I just wish I knew how to contact people one-on-one. Debbie, what damaged the house? Who needs to rewatch info, Bruce? Sheila, rest your voice, Bruce. Debbie, have you not been here the last couple of days? You may want to go back in time and watch my live show from about, 2-3 days ago. I had a little visit from the local constabulary here. Creston's Finest popped on in here. We had a little action around here. Debbie, you may want to kind of take a look at some of the. Just go back a couple of days, and I won't spoil it for you. Donnell, great show again, Bruce. See you later. Tom Henry, laughing out loud. 1 show, 7 thumbs. Linda says bye, Donnell. 100 thumbs ups, 3 down. That's 103 total. Thank you, everybody, for all that. I will catch you at 8 o'clock tonight in 1 hour, 24 minutes from now for live primetime Thursday night trivia on Traveling with Bruce. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you in a little while. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, and we'll catch you a little bit later. Steamer saying the Mounties visited Bruce. Did they ever? Okay, guys, see you later. Bye for now.